Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tupo. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe, like, comment, give me a thumbs up, guys. Today I'm going to show you these easy, gorgeous yarn box braids. So if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, please continue watch. My hair is already washed and moisturized. I'm going to be using my rattle comb, my rubber bands, my shine jam, and my yarn. Yes, we're using yarn again today, okay? And this is the Wool Ease yarn. I got this from Michael's, but you can actually get it from Amazon, and I used 4 packs for this look. Anyway, so I'm just going to show you guys how I unravel the yarn and then how I section the parts. I'm going to section the yarn out first before I section out how many braids I want to do. That way I have enough yarn for my head. I wanted to do like a mid-back kind of length, so this is what I'm doing, guys. So I'm just going to be counting how many pieces I have for each section, and I decided to do 30 strands for one braid, okay? So I'm going to be counting 10 strands first, okay, and then the other strands are going to be 20. So once I loop them around, I have 20 strands on each side. Okay, sis. Okay, so I'm just gonna call them strands. You can call them pieces, whatever you can call them. 3 equal sides. When you're doing a traditional braid, you have a bigger piece and a smaller piece. That way they can loop around and get like 3 equal sides. You already know I'm going to start with my back, so I'm going to use my rattle comb. I'm just going to go from ear to ear, just a straight line, okay, going all the way through. And then I'm just going to take my shine and jam just to make sure the line is really nice and clean or whatever. And then, you know, I'm going to be sectioning my hair into 2. So I'm going to have big braids, okay? I'm also going to show you guys how you can use color yarn and not be able to see the rubber bands, you know, how to hide the rubber bands with this braiding technique right here. So once I section the hair out, I'm just gonna use my rubber band just to hold the hair, but I'm also going to be using the same rubber band for the hairstyle. I'm going to make sure I section my hair into 20 pieces because I have 20 strands of the yarn that I'm about to use, sis. Okay, you're going to take the hair clips and secure the rest of the hair away. So you're just going to take the rubber band off, and you're just going to take your shine and jump, apply it to your roots just to make sure everything is nice and, you know, juicy. You're going to section your natural hair into 2, and then you're going to take the smaller piece of the yarn, sis. So the 10 pieces that you section out first, you're going to take that, make sure it's nice and equal on both sides, and then you're just going to place it in between your natural hair. Take your rubber band and secure. Securing it 4 or 5 times just to make sure I'm nice and steady, just to make sure you have a really nice grip on the roots right there. Section your hair into 2, give it a little tag, that way it is nice and snug on the bottom, not too tight that you're giving yourself a headache or anything like that. Just gonna take a little bit more of the shine and jam and then apply it to your natural hair. You're just gonna take the top strand and place it down. So once you do that, it is nice and, you know, covering your natural hair already. You don't have to do too much, okay? And then you're just going to take the bigger piece of the yarn, the 20 piece, which is the bigger piece of the yarn, place it on top of your natural hair, and then you're just going to start braiding down. So together you have 3 equal strands. So once you start braiding down, your natural hair is already nice and hidden. The smaller piece of the yarn is nice and hiding your natural hair. And then you're just going to start braiding down. If you see a little peekaboo, just make sure you're tucking that in and then just braid it down, sis. Oh my gosh, how easy is that? I mean, easy peasy lemon squeezy, sis. When I tell you this is easy, you can do this in your sleep. Believe me. You just need to try it, sis. Okay, just believe me, try it, and you know, you are good to go. I mean, back to school has never been easy. And you know me, I love my big braids, sis, because you know I want me anything that's gonna take me an hour and I am out the door. Once you braid all the way down, you're just going to take a little piece and make sure you secure at the end, you know, just tying a little knot. So I usually tie twice, that way, you know, I have it nice and secure, but you can tie it as many times as you want, just to make sure you have a really nice secure braid, okay? You do not want to be walking in the street and then poof, it is unraveling. going to show you guys again. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the rubber band out. Make sure you're keeping it very close to you because you're going to be using the same rubber band for this hairstyle. And then you're just going to take your shine and jump, apply it to the hair, section your hair into two, taking your smaller piece of the yarn, placing it in between your natural hair, secure the hair 4 or 5 times just to make sure it is nice and snug, but not too tight that it's going to give you guys a headache or anything like that. Anyway, so once you do that, you're just going to section the hair into two, your natural hair into two. Give it a little tug. That way it is nice and snug on the bottom. Take a little bit more of the shine and jump. Apply it to the remaining of the natural hair. I'm going to flip the yarn from the top side, okay? I'm going to flip it down. As I flip it down, I'm going to make sure my natural hair is nicely tucked in. And then I'm going to take the bigger piece of the yarn and I'm going to place it on the top exactly the way I'm doing, and I'm just going to start braiding down. So you want to make sure you're holding a really nice grip on the bottom right there. That way it does not unravel. That way it does not just slip off your fingers or anything like that, okay? So you want to make sure you have a nice grip on the bottom, and then you're going to start braiding down. So now you have 3 equal strands. You have like a nice traditional braid. This is for my sisters who cannot braid, who cannot grip the roots to save their lives, sis. Let me tell you, this is the technique that you want to do. While I was still talking, sis, have you subscribed to my channel? Don't forget to turn on your notification button so you do not miss out on any uploads, because this channel is getting what? Juicy! Yes! Sis. Today's shout out goes to each and every one of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Thank you for all the love. I cannot believe we are here today. Oh my gosh, can you believe we are almost at 500K? What? Somebody wake me up, because this is a dream right here. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the real MVPs. I am nothing without you. Thank you. We are going to 500K in no time. Make sure you're sharing these videos with your cousin, your bestie, your mama, and your aunt, sis, because we want to get to 500K as soon as possible. Pronto. And then you're just gonna take the bigger piece of the yarn, the 20 piece, which is the bigger piece of the yarn. Now you have 3 equal strands. You have like a nice traditional braid. You're just gonna start braiding down. As you guys can see, the rubber band is out of sight. Okay, the rubber band is out of sight once you place that hair on the top right there and you start braiding down, sis. Oh my gosh, how easy is this technique right here? When I tell you this technique is so easy that even if you have not done braids in your life, sis, you are about to get this technique, period. Okay, believe me, sis, all you gotta do is try. Even if it's gonna take you longer than it takes me, sis, that's okay. As long as you are trying, as long as you're putting in the work, let me tell you something, it is going to come all the way what? Through. Yes. So I'm going to show you guys again. Just gonna take your shine and jump, apply it to the hair, section your hair into two, taking your smaller piece of the yarn, placing it in between your natural hair. I'm going to use my rubber band to secure it 4 or 5 times just to make sure it is nice and snug, but not too tight that it's going to give you guys a headache or anything like that. Just going to section the hair into two. Give it a little tug. That way it is nice and snug on the bottom. And then you're going to take a little bit more of the shine and jump, apply it to the natural hair. That way it is easy to tuck it in, okay? Especially if you have 4C hair like me, sis, you better make sure it is nice and sleek down, all right? And then I'm going to take the bigger piece of the yarn and I'm going to place it on the top exactly the way I'm doing, and I'm just going to start braiding down. So you want to make sure you're holding a really nice grip on the bottom right there. That way it does not unravel. That way it does not just slip off your fingers or anything like that, okay? So you want to make sure you're doing a really nice grip on the bottom and then start braiding down. This is the easiest technique, sis. I'm going to give you guys the easy techniques. That way you can do this on your daughter, you can do this on your mama, you can do this on yourself. I mean, it's almost back to school, so I wanted to show you guys what kind of hairstyle. If you're a beginner in braiding, if you're a beginner in twisting, if you're a beginner in hairstyling, okay? Take the rubber band out and then you're just gonna take your shine and jump, apply it to the hair, section your hair into two. I'm going to take the smaller piece of the yarn, okay, so the 10 pieces of the yarn, place it in the middle. I'm going to use my rubber band to secure it. Once I secure it 4 or 5 times, I'm going to section my hair into 2, my natural hair into 2, and give myself a little tug. That way I have a really nice grip on the bottom. I'm going to take a little bit more of the shine and jam, apply it to the remaining of my hair, and then I'm going to flip the yarn from the top side, okay? And then I'm going to take the bigger piece of the yarn and I'm going to place it on the top exactly the way I'm doing, and I'm just going to start braiding down. So you want to make sure you're holding a really nice grip on the bottom right there. That way it does not unravel. That way it does not just slip off your fingers or anything like that, okay? As you guys can see, the rubber band is not showing. You are nice and secure. The braid is juicy. Color 27 is coming all the way through. Oh my gosh, and you know it is summer over here, okay? So we are enjoying the color. I am loving it. I am living for it. I am loving these braids right about now. And if you wanted to do them smaller, you can do that as well, sis. You can actually do anything with yarn. Come on, sis. What? Yes, to number 27, okay? Once I'm done braiding, I'm just gonna take my coconut oil and Jamaican black castor oil mixture and make sure my scalp is nice and moisturized. You better make sure your scalp is really nice and juicy, sis, okay? Anyway, so once I do that, I'm just gonna take my Kiss Edge Fixer and make sure everything is nice and laid, honey. I'm laying these baby hairs. And I'm just gonna use the brush that I got from Amazon. You already know what it is by now. And then I'm just gonna take my styling strip and make sure everything is nice and laid and situated, okay? And then I'm just gonna take my scissors and make sure I cut the excess yarn, okay? Just make sure you have a really nice knot at the end right there. That way it does not unravel. And baby, when I tell you these yarn braids came all the way through, yes, sis, I am living for these yarn braids right about now. Let me know if you guys are feeling them. Let me know if you guys are going to be trying them. And you already know I cannot be the accessorizing queen without adding some accessories. So I'm just gonna be adding this gold accessories that I got from where? Amazon. You already know what it is by now. And baby, it took the style all the way to boom boom 100. Let me know if you guys are feeling it. Let me know if you guys love the braids with the accessories or you love the braids without the accessories, because I love them both. Let me know if you guys think this is a hot summer style right here, because I am feeling good, looking good, or whatever. Okay, I actually feel like I have nothing on my head, sis. When I tell you this is easy, when I tell you this is light, this is the easiest technique that I have ever done, period. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for all the love. I cannot believe we are here today. I cannot believe we are at 494,000 subscribers. What? Are you kidding me? Thank you guys so much. Let's get to 500K. Let's get to 500,000. And you can try them in any color, sis, but you can try them in color 27, because I'm like, sis, it is summer. Let's play with the colors. And this came all the way, what? Through. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the real MVPs. I am nothing without y'all. But make sure you're sharing these videos with your cousin, your bestie, your mama, and your aunt, because sharing is caring. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.